Today we're going to talk about factorization. Factorization is trying to find common factors in the linear or quadratic equations, which is what we're going to focus on. When we start talking about linear equations, for example, let's say I have 3x plus 6. The 3x plus 6 has common factors. Can you guess what the common factors are? All right. The 3x is broken down into 3 times x, and the 6 can be broken down into 3 times 2. That's right, 3 and 3 are the common factors. So I can take this in common and put it outside of a bracket. 3 into x plus 2. And this is the same as 3x plus 6. Only factorized. Another example for this is the negative 15x plus 12. This is also linear because the x has a highest degree of 1. The common factor in this case, I'll just have to rewrite the 15x plus 6. The common factor in this case is, well, minus 3 times 5 times x. This is breaking down the negative 15x into factors, and the 12 can be broken down into 3 times 4. Let's take the 3 in this case as well in common. That will mean I write down a 3, open the parentheses, I'm left here with a negative 5 times x, so minus 5x plus the 4. That again is another way to rewrite this linear expression. Now we're going to move up a degree. So from first degree to second degree, from linear equations to quadratic equations. A quadratic equation is basically of degree 2, which means it has highest power of 2. In this case, I have x squared plus 6x plus 8. Now I need to think about something to make this a factor. Basically, I can have parentheses down. I have to think about. I know from the x squared that it is x times x. There are a set of numbers, when multiplied by each other, they give me 8, and when added to each other, they give me 6. If I break down the 8, I have 1 times 8, 2 times 4, that's it. If I add 1 and 8, when I add them together, I end up with a 9. If I add 2 and 4, I end up with a 6. So this must be the set of values that I'm looking for. And they're both positive because their product is positive and their sum is positive. So it's plus 2 plus 4. I know it's a bit confusing, but the reason why this is a factor is because if I re-multiply the two expressions together, I will end up with the same expression, the same quadratic expression. To multiply these, what I can do is I can multiply the x by the x and the x by the 4. So it's x times x, which is x squared, plus 4x. And then I multiply the 2 and the x and the 2 by the 4, plus 2x plus 8. If I join or combine the like terms, I'll end up with x squared plus 6x plus 8, which is the same expression that I had earlier.